Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. It's Legends of Arkain's second Undead book, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3. We're heading into Chapter 5, Hunter and Prey, and this is the last playable map for second Undead book. I've described it before. This campaign was cut short, not fully finished. There is an epilogue after, though, to try to tie up the loose ends. We'll see what that means, though. Hunter and Prey. In the mountains between Salria and the northern kingdoms of Carol and Lor, the demons of the Soul Eater Legion attempt to fight their way through the defenses to reach Salria, intending to open a new front to further weaken the human defensive efforts. To their dismay, they have not been very successful due to the arrival of the powerful Golden Guard. These Imperials support the Stone Lord dwarves in defending the mountains. However, the demons have now obtained reinforcements. Therefore, Crom and the Skeleton Legion of the Scarrick Nexus, supported by agents of the Rohir Nexus, led by Lady Maya, have set up a camp right in these mountains, intending to put an end to the demonic attacks. So some more behind-the-scenes action here, where we're trying to stop the demons from opening a new front, which basically will end up allowing the Tribal Dominion to get set up a little easier, because there'll be no demon pressure in Salria. Your lads were quite the help in taking down that attack. Still, they're persistent. They'll be back soon. Let them come again and again. The Golden Guard will not be brought down by some demonic scum. Ha! I like you, Imperial. You have the right spirit. Care to remind me why the Royals aren't here to defend their own damn borders and rely on your Golden Guard and us instead? The incompetent fool King Salrin claims that the conflict against the Centaurs is keeping his forces occupied. To think that the Knights of Salria think themselves to be the most powerful knights in the kingdoms is just ridiculous. The morons can't even deal with a bunch of horsemen. Let them fight it out. Whoever wins that war, if you can even call that laughable excuse of a conflict that, is not going to be of any use or harm. And the others are too busy fighting against the demons. Or recently, also among themselves. Again. Ha! And the Royals wonder why we dwarves prefer you Imperials over them. Captain, a word? Saint Lorraine, what are you doing here? You should... I go where I am needed, Captain, and I feel that I am needed here. I can feel that a great danger is on its way here. That'd be the next wave of demons, then. You heard her, lads. Let's kick some more demonic arse. Back to your positions. Let's make the High King proud. Saint Lorraine, the men and I are humbled by your presence, but I must ask you to return to the safety of your chambers. The High Lord would not want any harm to... I am aware of your feelings, Captain. You fear the wrath of the High Lord if any harm befell me. Do not despair. I will not be harmed, but you need to hear my warnings. Another evil is afoot. We must be prepared. Of course, Saint Lorraine. I will tell the men to remain vigilant, but please heed me. You must be brought back to safety. It would only hurt the morale of my men if one of the most revered maidens of the High Lord was hurt. We will continue this conversation once the demons have been dealt with. Captain. Guards, please escort the maiden to her chambers. Now that this has been dealt with, let's go and kick some demonic arse. Lord Asilian, I think... You're not supposed to think, you stupid, worthless creature. You clearly were unable to force your way through the defenses on your own and made it necessary for me to take command personally. Lord Hesrathian has had enough of your excuses and failures. We will break through the mortals' defenses and attack Salria. Lord Hesrathian? I was under the impression that our orders came from Lord Cursador himself, not from that arrogant relic Hesrathian who still believes that he has any influence in the Soul Eater Legion. What a joke. No wonder this entire mission has been nothing but a failure so far. This is all just a plot of that old fool, a desperate attempt to prove his worth to the rest of the Legion. I won't die for... Anyone else? I thought so. It appears as though Ibira's little minions have found their way into the armies of Lord Hesrathian. Very well then, so be it, if the little bitch wants it this way. I want that demon who swears allegiance to Ibira to be sent with the first wave. If they actually somehow survive, it must have been through treason. That means if they return alive, I want them killed. Did I make myself clear? Yes, Lord Asilian. Good. I will give you one last chance to prove your worth. You will first get rid of Ibira's pets, and then destroy the mortals. Fail me, and know that there will be consequences beyond your simple understanding of the most painful punishments. Lord Asilian, it appears as though an army of undead has managed to set up camp not far from here while we were preparing our attack. Undead? Here? They're here to stop us, no doubt. Press the attack and send some of our forces to keep them occupied. I will allow neither that wench Ibira nor some walking rotten corpses to disturb Lord Hesrathian's plans. The demons have noticed our arrival, Lord Crom. It is only a matter of time until they will try to attack us. However, their ground forces would first have to break through the lines of the humans and dwarves. The humans and dwarves, on the other hand, have no idea that we are here. As long as we keep our distance, it will stay that way. Well, we're not here to just stand around and collect resources. We're here to defeat the demons, so we'll have to move out sooner or later. What happened to your face? There's a way. In the east, behind the human garrison, the demons are trying to break through the trees to attack the humans from behind. We could use this path ourselves. I would expect the demons to have prepared a strong defense behind those trees. If the leader of the demons here knows anything about strategy, he wouldn't attempt such a maneuver without making sure that it won't be used against him. In that case, it's either attacking the garrison of the humans or dwarves, alerting them of our presence, or going through the defenses of the demons, or relying entirely on our flying creatures. We should expect heavy resistance either way, then. Perhaps there's an easier way to deal with this, my dear Lord Crom. Is that so? Have you received word from your spies, then? Yes, Lord Crom. I believe that I'm able to make the humans and dwarves become more offensive rather than having them only defend their bases while the demons attack them. You have my attention. Speak. According to my spies, a powerful angelic, as the soldiers of the Golden Guard call their priestesses, who have been chosen by their High Lord and have been turned into ugly monstrosities as a reward for their services, is in this area. Well, that was a mouthful of a sentence. They seem to literally worship this thing. As disgusting as this saint of theirs may be, she could be useful to us. If something happened to her, they may call upon their allies to take revenge and move out themselves. However, I believe it would serve us better if we didn't just kill her. That'd only make the mortals desperate. I think we should abduct her instead. If we can do this without the mortals realizing that we are even here, they will think it was the demons and fight even harder to free her. What exactly do we know about these angelics, apart from them being chosen? Not much. The soldiers of the Golden Guard claim they drank holy water and drops of blood from their High Lord, from some golden cup that gave them their powers. Nonsense, if you ask me. They're properly just a race of demi-humans from the Empire who have a natural connection with the light magic. These fairy tales are just that. Fairy tales, told to priestesses to make them obedient servants of their High Lord, hoping that one day they too will be chosen. Whatever the case, we'll capture this angelic creature and bring its corpse to the Master. He'll want to examine it. I assume you have plans for how to get that creature out of the fortress without us being discovered by the mortals? My agent, the possessed Sir Ross, stands ready to abduct her. He has been able to infiltrate her personal guard without being found out. All I need is your permission to do it. I knew that you and your Rohir Nexus agents would come in handy. Very well. Do it and let us get to work then. So I wonder what would have happened if we didn't possess Sir Ross.
My might cannot be matched.
Okay, so I guess the first thing I'll do is get some extra lumber harvesting. We have 2 gold mines. Captain, St. Lorraine. She is gone. Just gone. Gone? You imbeciles, how could this happen? I don't know, sir. It must have been the demons. We must take her back. If the demons use their unholy magic to taint her...
Speak.
Our orders are to stop the demons. Given the new situation, we'll use a more offensive approach. Prepare for battle. Yeah, so interesting. I don't really see why you care so much about that gal. But the Stone Lords stand with you, especially if it means kicking the demons out of this area. To arms, men! As long as you do not attack the bases of the Stone Lord Dwarves and the Golden Guard, they will not actively attack your base. If you wish to complete the side quest, you can ignore the central Golden Guard base. Interesting. So, who are we? Oh, we're the Skelly Boy faction, it looks like. Skeletapult? Alright, get a few more skeleton lumberjacks, and then we'll go Black Citadel. Annihilator. Heavy melee assault unit can use the bash ability. Did I miss anything here? I don't think so. The Soul Eater Legion is attempting to break into Salria to divide the mortal lines of defense. The Watcher commands that their advance is put to an end. In order to do so, Crom and Maya have to destroy all demon gates and kill the local leader of the Soul Eater Legion. The Scarrick Crusade. The Skeleton Legion. Ah! Now, the Scarrick Nexus despises all kinds of flesh. Their doctrine is that all flesh must be removed, and all must be naught but bones in the end. In order to fulfill their plans, the Scarrick Nexus would prefer to destroy all living in this area, not just the demons. While Crom cannot let them destroy the entirety of the mortal forces, destroying most of them would grant the Scarrick Nexus access to massive amounts of corpses, which could be turned into a massive army of bones, increasing the power of the Scarrick Nexus. Of course, the spies from Rohir Nexus might see things differently, believing that they could obtain more insight and knowledge from the mortals to increase their usefulness. Crom has to choose which Nexus he wants to empower. So this is the last playable map. So I'm inclined to just leave yellow and brown alone. If they're going to be hostile to the demons, as long as we don't antagonize them, they will kind of help us. They just don't know it. So why would we want to add 2 additional enemies that will actually start attacking us? That seems silly. Okay, so let's go ahead and start +2 straight away. Hunter, that's just our normal skeleton lord here. And then, oh, okay, so let's get a Vulture Rider. We can use this to scout around. So with that in mind, will we even be attacked on this map? Like, I wonder if we, like,
how you doing?
It seems to me like we wouldn't even get attacked.
Don't be shy.
Because if brown and yellow aren't, again, antagonistic towards us, then they would just leave us alone, right? Let's keep getting upgrades. Let's get a Black Citadel. So let's just stay in no upkeep for as long as possible. And then just get all late-game upgrades. Because, again, in theory, we're just going to be left alone. So let's see. So we have an entrance into our base here that leads straight down, yeah, into the brown base. So let's just leave them alone. We'll send this guy around to scout it out. And then, yeah, just focus on our upgrades. Unless the demons... I mean, there is a cave here, but I presume that's where we came out of. I don't know. I mean, like, I'll turn these into spirit towers, maybe against my better judgment. Cancel that. I'll be honest, I'm really excited about Skeletapults. Skeletapults. That's great. So there, I mean, we saw in the cinematic there were like trees we could break through. By the way, we've got Crom back. He has that really good healing ability, doesn't he? Power of Death. Yeah, okay. Death Grip causes dead hands to burst on the ground, immobilizing and disarming a target for 36 seconds? What? 36 seconds? Was it like that in the first Undead book? That's crazy. Crack. Give them some crack. It'll debilitate them. Kind of the opposite of what I would expect crack to do. Increases the attack rate of the hero by 80%. We can just leave that on auto-cast. Dark Arrow is basically Finger of Death. Okay, Lady Maya, you're new. In life, Maya had refused to wear armor and only wore dresses that would help show her beauty. While her vanity remained even after her death, Maya now wears armor rather than a dress. This armor has been enchanted with dark magic to empower not only its wearer, but also those who fight next to her. Okay, so we found whatever we're looking for here. So my first instinct is to take a group of units and see if we can go, like, down and around this Golden Guard base and avoid it. And see... Like, this is clearly the area we have to break through. There's a lot of trees, it seems like. It's kind of like through here.
That's good.
We have to be careful that we don't make those Vulture Riders and like, accidentally run them through Yellow's base. Because, again, we really don't want to antagonize them. So, like, don't attack any of their buildings. Oh, we've got, you know what, I'll look at these in a second. I want to just come down here and see if maybe we can accomplish anything before we do anything else. Yeah, so here's the yellow base. We just want to avoid this. They're moving out at this moment, so, like, yeah, run by quickly, please. We want to... We don't want to engage them. So we have shades in all these bases. That's really nice. I mean, that's a little bit of supply, but still, that's very, very helpful. Yeah, so this seems right. This seems like what we have to do. Summon some banshees, it looks like, is that ability. Blast him, crack him, give him the power of death. Does he have to channel that? No. No, I don't know. It looks like no. Okay, that was a little too late. That's all right. We can raise dead. Okay. Okay, cool. So maybe what I'll do is grab another... Acolyte, and we can send him down here to make a Black Citadel, and we can just harvest through the trees, or we can break them. Doesn't really matter to me. Let's see what's down here. Oh, nope. No, thank you. Maybe later. Maybe later. What I'm going to do is just hang out in my base for now, and I'll try to set up... Again, I'll try to set up a Black Citadel here. It may or may not be super helpful, but we can at least use it as a return for this lumber. And if the Golden Guards see it and, like, circumvent us to attack it, or if the demons can somehow get to it, that's, I guess, fine in the long run. I don't know what these are going to do for us, but let's just go ahead and get this stuff set up.
I wish only to serve.
So what I want to do is make production up here so that I don't have to rally past the Golden Guard base. So this is done. Why don't we remake some of our units that had died? Do I have another crypt? I do. These are all providing upgrades. So let's grab some more shield guards and then queue up these remaining upgrades. We've got our +2.
Research complete.
Again, it does make me wonder, like, we're not being antagonized at all. Like, I'm glad I moved out when I did. It's nice to know that I have the capability to make a little bit of progress, but obviously now we're stuck until we can break these trees. Or we could try to attack the Golden Guard and the Stone Lord Dwarves, but I think at this point, because I would imagine maybe destroying them would help in future missions, I would rather just avoid them to make this map easier, because there are no other future playable missions, right? So I'm not really playing at that meta level at this point. Okay, upgrades coming up. So what did I even queue up? Okay, so I remember Skull Shield. Vulture arrows can use dark arrows. So we can spawn more skeletons, perhaps, from our... Is that what that is? That might not be what that upgrade is. Dark arrow... And it's not... No, black arrows is where we get the extra. Right? Alright, so again, really just waiting for this to get set up. Did I leave the Acolyte here? I did. So again, we're going to set up some production here. We can also... I mean, I assume this is Progdaris. I can make a Vulture Rider to go and look. Again, I didn't antagonize Progdaris in the first Undead book, but I changed it so that it counted as me killing him to go into the second Undead book. It seems like Shard did an okay job getting all your choices from the first Undead book to matter in some way, even though there were only 5 maps. So Progdaris is here. The fact that Sir Ross was alive made it so that the Golden Guard and the Stone Lord Dwarves would actively attack the demons, so that's going to help us in the long run, I think. I feel like Orb of Corruption could be pretty good.
Don't be shy.
Why don't we throw one on Lady Maya? Give her an orb. So she's only level 6. She's going to get absolutely roasted throughout this mission several times. Just calling it now. So here, why don't we send you down here? This is still coming up. We're just going to make this a Black Citadel, I think. Well, okay, cancel that. We want to get lumberjacks starting to get through these trees as soon as possible.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
I could get a second... I mean, I need this buildable space for actual production. That's the thing. I don't want to go overboard, because what we can do is once we're through these trees, we would just
I gladly obey.
we would just set up more production up here, right? So
Thy bidding, master.
again, I don't want to go like super overboard. Also, there's not that much buildable space here. Undead, you dare challenge me once more? I will make you pay for your last attempt to destroy me. Yikes. Okay, so this is going to be tough. Finally, a challenge in this land. I wonder if we can use Death Grip, or he's probably magic immune if I had to guess, right?
Ready to
Yes, Temple of the Damned. Again, there's really not the space to build anything else here that wouldn't end up getting stuck, you know? We have to be careful if we harvest through this, we're going to open up a path for the demons to get to us as well, so that would be a problem. Hear me, undead abominations. I am Assylian general of the Soul Eater Legion and soon destroyer of Sara. You cannot stand in my way. Witness the Yuck. Well, I'm glad I turned these into spirit towers. But, like, that's bullshit. Alright, heroes go down there. What did Crom say? Oh, it was Lady Maya. What a cute way of saying that he opened some portals in our base. Let's destroy them all and cut his tongue out just for fun. Well, so I guess we will be getting attacked, and that's sort of BS. I don't know if this is a one-time thing or if he's going to continue opening portals. Because if he continues opening portals, again, that's going to be a problem. What are you doing? Okay, well, I guess they're stuck. Why don't you guys come up here?
Summoning is complete.
How you doing?
Why don't we animate dead? That should help.
Summoning is complete. Our forces are under
You guys get up here. The chaos damage should help against the portals, right?
town is under attack.
These marksmen, or these hunters are pretty good.
Don't be shy.
All right, so again, the question is, will he just continue to open these in our base endlessly? Because that, I'm not thrilled at that prospect. Not one bit.
Our forces are under attack.
All right, so let's hotkey these. So these are my new production things. Let's get some casters just to see what they can do. How about that? There we go. You guys do chaos damage. Hit the portals, please. Never mind. Just forget it.
Our town is under attack.
I mean, I could spam ziggurats up here or even black citadels to anticipate this, but like, I am not thrilled with the fact that this is something that happens. Well, I guess it's more the question of like, is this going to keep happening or not?
I will die. I gladly obey.
So I will build some ziggurats to at least maybe head off and allow me to get some units back to base. Can I get a TP scroll? So why don't we put a town portal scroll on Lady Maya? That way we could warp back here if more of these continue to open. I kind of hope that was like a one-time event, but I
Upgrade.
feel like that's a little overly hopeful.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
So we can keep inching forward
Our forces are under
with
attack.
more and more black citadels and such.
Thy will be done. This better be.
Is this done? Is this finally all dead? There we go. Okay, good. So now let's take these units and run them over here. Let's quick save, because this is going okay. We've set up our production over here. We're about to see what our new casters can do.
Summoning is complete.
So you all make your way over here. And I saved in case we're going to end up running into a Golden Guard attack and triggering them, because I really don't want to do that. So let's kill Progdaris next.
The Restless
If
Dead
we
is
can. We can always pull him back into my Halls of the Dead.
complete. Summoning is complete.
Okay,
The dead
Bone
shall
Mender.
serve.
Abolish Magic is going to be good because we can dispel Slow. Death Coil. Okay, I can get behind this. That's fantastic. Soul Armor. Increase the armor of nearby friendly units for 20 seconds by 3. Alright, so just having a couple of these guys seems great. Skullmancer's Spirit Link is also always pretty good. Just a straight-up silence will be great against the... what am I thinking? It'll be great against the... what are they called? The Doom Guards.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Skull Missile. Hurls a fiery bolt, causes 150 damage and stunning the target. Cool, okay. So that's fine. Again, I assume Progdaris is immune to magic, but if he wasn't, maybe we could keep him chain stunned. Okay, so Skelly Boys that are ranged, we're going to kind of keep you over here. The problem is if we can't kill Progdaris, this is going to take If we can't kill Progdaris, what's going to end up happening is he's going to just bust through and destroy my whole base. So obviously that's a problem, and I want to be careful that I don't harvest through all these trees, as I have said. I mean, I do want to harvest through the trees, but not before I actively kill Progdaris.
Don't be
Lady
shy.
Maya will almost definitely die when we decide to do this. So let's grab some more Skullmancers. Again, my concern is that eventually those portals are just going to reopen constantly. I really hope not. I really hope not. We're going to find out. Okay, so we've got the ranged units. Again, I don't know how we're going to actively kill Progdaris, especially if he's magic immune. We just... Ooh! I like him. I like him. I'm happy with the giant skeletons. They have bone wheel shields. That's great. So these guys can stand in the front and tank for us, I guess. Yeah. Start harvesting from these trees on the side for now. We can get through this very easily with Skeletopults. Why don't we get a few of these? These can help focus down Progdaris. Okay, healers. So you here pretty much exist to soul armor only. I guess... I don't know, maybe mass casters against Progdaris makes sense, because we need these guys in the front to stay alive so we can just keep them death coiled, right?
Don't be shy.
So I'm going to quick save and, like, peek my head in here. Fallen Maiden.
Turn me loose.
He's not magic immune. Holy shit. It's possible, boys. Okay. Skeletopults kind of hang back. That means we can keep him chain stunned if I have the tenacity to just keep casting it. Get more Skullmancers in that case. We need these up in the front, towards the front, where we can keep casting this in front of the ranged skeletons, because they're going to block us.
My life, thy will be done.
Okay, I guess let's... Again, I'm quick saving a lot. Let's try
Don't be
this.
shy.
We might be able to animate his elementals, because they're permanent and not summoned units, I think. So see if you can use your Q on him, Crom. Oh my god, it works. Soul armor. Start skull missiling him. Lady May is... I don't even care. We have to kill his little entourage here. Crack him? Oh, never mind, we're silenced. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this a few times, basically. Refresh my armor. Death Coil Crom. Okay, yeah. Again, I was hoping I could, like, kill his little entourage here. That's alright, we can resummon our heroes. We got plenty of money. We can maybe lure these into my main, into my Black Citadel. I could also reload. This obviously did not go well. Make some Annihilators, maybe some Vultures, and then keep making Skullmancers. Again, we have to kill his little extra guys here.
As the shadow wills.
Oh gosh, here he is. Wait, come back. Actually, no, don't come back. Alright, I think we killed all of his summons. What we want to do is pull him out towards our main base so that he's at least going to be getting hit by my... Oh no, he's not sure what he wants to do. That's alright, kill his summons. Vulture Riders seem like they'd be an okay choice. We have to wait for my heroes to come back. We can make some more of those big boys.
What does the shadow
Why don't we harvest through these down here where possible, because it will give us a little more room to maneuver. I think I have the right idea here, and if Progdaris wasn't here, I probably would already be pushing, but I really just don't think I have much of a choice. Those Skeletopults add a lot of DPS, I think. So that's solid. Let's see if we can... Let's quick save again and make a run with Crom over here. I'm not sure if this is channeled. I feel like this is channeled, but every time I've used it, maybe he's been getting stunned out of it. I'm not sure.
This better be good.
The Bone Mender with that soul armor seems great. Getting a bunch of them to death coil my frontline troops also seems important. But I would rather just keep Progdaris chain stunned. And again, he's not magic immune, so maybe just these air units.
Stand ready.
Just having a massive amount of hunters really didn't seem like it was doing it for me. So I would rather just make vulture riders, I think. And I guess annihilators, even though they'll get stuck, we need that beef in the front line. I love their little bone wheel shields. Alright, this is still going fine, I think. We're waiting for Lady Maya to come back. I guess what I'll do is keep Lady Maya sort of in the back, so she can cast some support spells.
I wish only to serve.
What is it? Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord.
Alright, and again, we're trying to stockpile as much gold as possible. Alright, is she done? I feel like once we kill Progdaris, I mean, I could get a sacrificial skull and have more... Well, I don't know. There's not much buildable space back there, but it seems like that could be an okay thing to try. I think we just need a full army to deal with him, so just keep making Skullmancers, like a lot of Skullmancers, simply because we can keep him chain-stunned. Again, it's a little over the top, but I think this is necessary. We can also Spirit Link our frontline guys. Lady Maya's going to make it here, it looks like, without getting killed. So what we do is we run in, we cast Soul Armor once on our frontliners. I think what I want to do again is draw him out this way. And then we can just blast away at him with some flyers. But we want him kind of in this clearing right here so we can actually get a nice little surround on him. Just like that.
Time is fleeting. I'll see to it.
Okay, she's here as well. Yeah, Raised Dead's not really going to be that useful here. Let's just hold position on her because I want that corrosion aura on Progdaris if I can get him to come this way.
Speak.
Okay, so let's try this.
I'll see to it. I'll consume
Okay, come up here.
and the dead.
Oh, okay, some of his little guys are still alive. Yeah, come up here, please. Not you. All the way.
I wish only to serve.
Okay, Skull Missile. Crack him. We could probably cheese him by moving him up like this constantly. Oh, okay, I think I got that stun off on him. So you all move up. Bone guys, just keep Skull Missiling him. Okay, this is going to work, I think. Lady Maya, move up because I need that corrosion aura. Again, just keep him stunned. Crom has been silenced for seemingly ever. There we go. Crack him. Hit him with black, or whatever arrow that is. My frontliners are keeping him busy. Yeah, we got him. I mean, their black arrows aren't work. Oh, they're just out of mana. I was gonna say. Yeah, keep him stunned. That was all. How disappointing. Alright, he dropped some stuff. It's the last playable mission, so to me it doesn't really matter who we put this stuff on. Why don't we go...
Speak.
Crom, we give you the Sobi mask. Wow, he has no items. What the hell? And the Lady Maya gets the Cloak of Flames, and let's give her the Tome of Knowledge as well. She's a Nightmare Lady. I like that a lot.
What is it? All right.
I like that a lot. Nightmare Lady. Okay, now we have way too many casters. I guess that's fine. Keep making Annihilators.
My life.
Yeah, these aren't the ones with Death Coil, unfortunately.
What does the shadow
I
do?
will fight. Ooh, that's good.
Let's go and get some Hunters. We need some backline support.
Where shall my
Those
blood
do not do very good damage at all.
Speak.
Okay, so the items were worth it. Did my Skeletopults survive? They did, so we can just go ahead and break these trees straight up now. What I've done, though, is I've given myself a lot of room to maneuver, which is what I was really hoping for. So I'm just going to keep making black citadels, probably up here, all through this area. Like, right here is perfect, and then we set up a bunch of production in this area. That's my plan. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please do not draw the golden guard directly to me. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Well, I guess at this rate, we're just going to break through with the workers.
I wish only to serve.
Skeletopults. Skeletopults. I love it. Okay, so we shouldn't be in danger of being flanked because, well, unless he opens more portals into my base. That's going to be a constant thing that's going to weigh on my mind. Will there be bases just like building, just like showing up behind me at any point? Okay, you guys move up. Let's go ahead and bust these down. Oh, look! A demon lord behind trees. Haha, funny meme. Crack him. Silence this group. Put on some spirit links on my guys. Hard for me to tell, like, who needs healed and who doesn't, you know? Demon Lord's back. Go ahead and hit him with the stun. Yeah, these flyers do some good DPS. I'm very happy with them. Alright, Lady Mia getting her levels. Someone's a fallen maiden. Yeah, you can stop that now, thank you. It's gonna be more behind these, inevitably. That's alright though. Let's do a lot of damage. Alright, back up. Here comes another Demon Lord. Let's go Corrosion Aura. I like the decrease in armor for sure. Yeah, the Demon Lords are rough. We want to try to keep them stunned for as long as possible. Silence these groups. Try to keep him stunned with your... I feel like 36 is a typo. I don't know for sure. These casters are all still alive. I need some of them to die. I don't need them all. Right, he's going to come back alive. I suspect that this stuff will not actually be rebuilt. Just like death coiling random stuff, and then we got... Could have silenced him, that's fine too. Skeletopults still alive.
Don't be shy.
So, they might attack me now through this area, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna keep creeping forward with these and turn them into Halls of the Dead. We don't need to necessarily go all the way up to Black Citadel.
I bow to your will.
But the nice thing is, again, we're able to kind of keep this pressure on. Can I make obsidian statues? No obsidian statues. The real heroes of all the previous missions. No dice. So I think, again, we've made really good progress here, especially because we killed Progdaris fairly early. I'm very happy with that.
The Restless Dead.
My casters are really short on mana. That's a challenge.
The dead shall serve.
Turn me loose.
Okay. Yeah, I would love it if I could get... I think she's capped at 7, unfortunately. Are there still corpses here? I was going to say raising dead and then running them forward would be really, really helpful.
The Restless Dead await.
Why don't we throw some spirit links down and then push up the ramp?
I will. The dead stand. Yes, master. The dead stand. The dead shall serve.
Get up there.
How you doing?
All you go. Not you, Acolyte. Another Demon Lord there, too. I mean, we just have to... Let's just keep this push going. We have to kill these Demon Lords and Infernals. Stun them out of it. Oh, wait, Crom, use your... Oh, I was going to say use your AoE heal, but I've been using his mana a little too aggressively. dead. That's great. A lot of these units are really low, specifically my flyers. I don't know if maybe I want to stick with the flyers, though, because they're clearly dealing a lot of damage. Let's just chain stun him like we did Progdaris. Lots of demon lords. Maybe they're going to be even more. I'm not sure. Where?
Summoning is complete.
I'm confused. Was he behind trees?
I bow to your will.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Oh, I just built acolytes down here. That's not what I wanted to do.
My life will done.
Oh my god.
Gladly obey.
Acolytes, you're gonna attack with us.
My fate is
You're coming in as the first wave. Get in there. Distract the infernals.
my life.
This guy can stay.
Ready to work. My fate is sealed.
Okay, and then soon enough we could start building new production.
Your intention.
It's tempting to just sit here out of combat for a little bit. I still have this town portal if I need to get back.
Dead shall serve. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Don't be shy.
I like these flyers. I think I'm gonna stick with them.
Restless dead await.
The only issue is these guys, they like having a mass amount of these guys that stun really is not that helpful. Especially against this. And where a lot of the demons are just magic immune.
Doing.
Keep going, just keep going. Keep this up.
I will die.
Again, we're just about to where we need to be. Now, pushing through the demon base itself is going to be a real challenge. What I will say is, even though, you know, actually doing it might take less time, I think saving that for a second video will be good because
Your intention.
I've got a lot of, I've got the epilogue to read through as well. So there's that.
What is it?
What is it? Okay, make your way up here, buddy.
Off I go then. My life for Nezul.
Okay, so this area right here is going to be like our forward base of operations. And you know what that means. Well, first and foremost, let's move my army up to C. I don't want to antagonize the demons just yet. I also don't know how the Golden Guard and the dwarves are doing.
As the shadow
They might be doing really well. I'm really not sure. Anyway, I would like to claim this whole area without antagonizing the demons yet. Right? So I just wanted to see if there were any units there. So what I'm going to do is set up like 3 or 4 black citadels here. Up here, actually. I think this is where we want to do it. If we're not careful, what's going to end up happening is the Golden Guard are going to like run into this area. Right, so all of these, and then we set up production behind them, another altar, that kind of stuff.
I bow to your will. My fate is sealed.
Right, and in theory, the Golden Guard's going to be coming up here, maybe through this area and right in there. If they try to come up this way, though, then I guess we'll have to start defending against them, which I don't want to do. So I feel like once we start attacking the demon base, we've really just got to make a finalized push right into them. I think what I'm going to do is take some of these. I don't need all of these. I'm just going to go ahead and suicide these. I'd like to get the units that can death coil. That would be so much better, I think. I needed those things for Progdaris, though, so I understand why. Okay, cool. I'm curious to know, like, maybe the Golden Guards actually pushed through. Or maybe they just sit at a stalemate. I'm not sure. Yeah, see, they've... Okay. Okay, yeah, they're going to the left. Perfect. This is good. So we can continue pushing up and along the top and just completely avoid them. Meanwhile, if we make just 4 black citadels and maybe even some ziggurats to support them, we have a solid front line where we can set up our base.
My fate is sealed.
Very nice.
Summons.
Power of Death has a longer cooldown than I remember it having. It's gotta be... This has gotta be... 36 seconds. That doesn't seem right. And it doesn't seem like he channels it. I don't know, though.
I gladly obey.
Okay, and again, we're still continuing to get some... We're getting a lot of utility out of these gold mines by staying in low upkeep. I'd like to go into no upkeep while we wait, but...
I wish my fate is sealed.
I don't think we can kill enough of these guys to do that.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Well, you know the drill.
Thy bidding, Master. Yes, Master. Thy will be done.
So I think we need to just be able to slam out so many units.
Summoning is complete.
Just so many units. So to do that, again, we're going to build all of these. And then an altar.
My face.
Safety altar.
I will.
Slaughterhouses. Temples of the
My
Damned.
fate is sealed.
Cool. We're very close to the front of their base. So this is going to be really dicey. It's going to be one of those things where, like, when we start attacking, we need to keep a solid push going constantly. Like, we can't afford to let up. Because if we do, we're here and we're exposed.
I bow to your will. Yes, master.
Where did that acolyte even go? Where did I put him?
Summoning is complete. Summoning is my fate is sealed.
But the other thing I can do is just set up even more spirit towers as well. Maybe even
Yes, master.
maybe even Nerubian towers. So that might be too close to him. I'm not sure. Let's risk it.
Summoning is complete.
I'm gonna quick save. We gotta wait until these are done, and again, I think I'll make them even black citadels, because why not? It's tower spam. I kind of like setting up these like forward bases, though. It's very satisfying to me.
Thy will be done.
Yeah, okay. So they're gonna start attacking us now instead of the Golden Guard, which means that the Golden Guard will have a little more leeway to actually make progress against them.
Don't please.
I really like these Annihilators. So that attack, again, I think is meant to go to the Golden Guard, but because we're in their face, they're going to hit us, which means the Golden Guard can start making some positive pressure on them. It all kind of works out. I think they killed my Acolyte, but I can easily make more. Let's see what the difference between the Black Citadel and Halls of the Dead is. 41 to 50. Yeah, the damage range, I think, is a little too good to pass up. It just takes a long time to build them. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop here. When we come back, this will all be done, and we're going to get ready to push through the demons and then watch the epilogue. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.